wound up here and get everything dialed in. He'll get the green flag, he'll bring up the RPM. And if you watch carefully and if your camera can zoom in a little bit, pay attention to the front wheel. And go, sir. That's Scrapper. Where's he out of? Salisbury, PA.
I can tell. But he's going to probably drop down and maybe pull a little bit later on here. He's going down the road anywhere probably 9 to 13 maybe.
Yeah, so what gear do you run for pulling? I mean, it's not first gear, so that's really low. That's what they call granny low there. So whether it's drag racing or pulling, there's a debate even before you hook to the sled. All right, here's one that can put it out there pretty far. See if he gets the front wheels off the ground. He does sometimes. Well, we're just talking about gear selection. There it is.
And I bet he picks another one when he goes back here this time. He's trying to bring it out into big gear. He's probably going to drop it down one and bring it out and try it again.
Or... just going to take it as far as he can. It's not like that turbocharger is getting all the way up there. That could be an adjustment of the clutch. I have a feeling they will have that straightened out by the time they pull again for the second round.
That's the nice thing about being able to pull twice. You can go back and make PMs, you were shifting gears. If you kept it up at the top end of the RPM range, that thing would run anywhere you wanted it to run.
There was nothing there. Now that engine does not have big work and big money spent on it like what we saw in the first two trucks. Semi-truck for a modified style. All right. That goes for you with their test puller. Remember, his engine was fluttering. That was good now. Second part of his class, so which we'll be doing later on in the show. But his first not right away. It's usually tripped on by boots. So he'll go through the same process. RPMs will come way up, a lot of gray smoke. When it gets hard black, watch the wheel speed they get out of the Vermont diesel. That's what it's going to take. Norman Newswanger. Is there any Ford fans out there? Yeah, that double folded at least going to increase. All right, Ford fans, can you get number 1 and number 2? Here's your chance. Or even if you don't know anything about what they do, they think you can fit in. Hey, strong market. They're a strong company, willing to pay you a very competitive wage.
This truck did take a first place in, I believe, Greensboro, so it is a strong running truck. Mark to be 347.
Down there. As far as you're going to win this battle, front end that get past there. So these drivers can see right away. You know, something to do with him. He looks out to the right out in his window and he sees 5 second round. Scores have already been recorded for the first round. All right, here comes David Griggs. Winner of the first round. He's going to need to do a good job here. Oh, man. Say it again, you just see the rest of the competitors dropping her head going, oh, fine. Up about the 250 to 300 foot mark. All right, let's see what the old mule can do. Didn't it? Nothing to run out the bottom end now. Hopefully he's okay in there. Well, it's definitely one of those two-stroke Detroit diesels right there. Man, that thing really winds up strong. Take his helmet off. We may need a pull-off tractor here. Yeah, pull-off tractor.
It's just neat little wires.
Green flags out for the Freightliner.
Looks like he's back. Power to it. That's called running her right out of power right there. Well, he still has a problem, but they did improve it, so they know what they're going after, whatever it is, because it ran a whole lot better. But right at the end, when the power really took control on it, the engine started breaking up once again. But the good news is for him, I think they found the issue. They just have to complete the correction again. The bad news is
Back down to the buggy.
Now wait a minute, Ty, wait a minute.
I did say that. I said probably underpowered.
Yeah, I heard Ty say a little underpowered for this,
All right, these are the trucks you see on the road each and every day. Now we move on to the battle of the street legal semi. These guys are serious about it. it, you know, because you work there. What's the type of company you work for? PR Creator. PRCreator.com. Click on the career tab. And they rag on each other and have a good time. Old Deca trucks, yeah, Deca batteries. There's a music group called Don Mario too, which were named after this. Up there may not be ideal. I don't know as far as weight. You know, you want as much weight. You think about that cab over. He shifted gears, I think.
Yes, he did.
I don't know about that gear shift. Yeah, that last gear shift, I said, oh, that's not good.
That got heavy quick on him. He thought it was, but the truck said, no.
Yeah. Nice Peterbilt.
Yeah.
I thought they just had it on the trailer to take it across the street to Full Circle Recycle.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It matters how it runs. He's got clutch issue. Yeah, give that up. Can he get her backing up on top? He's got a clutch slipping in there, and I'll tell you what, that's a driver to make that truck even get that far. That's impressive. Oh, and he has a new exhaust system on it too. I forgot to tell you about that. I wish I knew more of the story with that old truck. And the horn works. Peterbilt strong showing, but hey, the only thing that counts the truck horse is number one. Our Peterbilt fans, are you hanging around here yet? Gotta get the RPM up. Oh, I think he took just a little too tall of a gear. And Justin's getting, come on down here trackside for a trivia presentation. We'll get the distance